Hello everyone, welcome to JN Electric YouTube channel. Comparison of two integrated amplifier ACCUPHASE E-380 with ESOTERIC F-05. History is important to remember when a device was created and so that future generations know when the device was a memory in the past. ACCUPHASE was created 3 years after ESOTERIC was created. Both of these integrated amplifiers work in class AB. The difference is that ESOTERIC is 240 watt per channel into 8 ohm. This is based on data from ESOTERIC. Overall usages electricity is the amount of power absorbed by an amplifier. ACCUPHASE is more energy efficient compared to ESOTERIC. These are all of course at the same output. Idle is when the amplifier does not get input from the player. The ACCUPHASE is 22 watts lower energy consumption than ESOTERIC. The part that does the hard work in the amplifier unit is the output transistor. ESOTERIC current capacity is 22 amperes per channel, which is greater than ACCUPHASE. Input voltage is the potential difference that enter your equipment. The input voltage in some countries is different, such as in Japan, Europe, and America. Because this integrated amplifier uses a voltage transformer, the output is not as stable as an SMPS power supply. And I will present to you where the difference between 120 volt and 220 volt is located. You can use the method to jumper inside the integrated amplifier unit. And I apply this only to the ACCUPHASE integrated amplifier. The wave output from after diode is half sine, and we need a capacitor to filter the voltage. The ESOTERIC capacitor is 14,000 microfarad, bigger than the ACCUPHASE. ESOTERIC store energy is 17% greater than ACCUPHASE. A transformer is a device to increase or decrease voltage based on the induction process. The ESOTERIC maximum power transformer capacity is 940 volt ampere. And this is how people wind a transformer. This is how to install the transformer core. According to survey results, more people like heavier amplifier than lighter ones. The ESOTERIC is about 20 pounds heavier than the ACCUPHASE. Heavy means solid and contain more. The price difference between these two integrated amplifiers is really big. The price difference is $1,093. You can choose the cheap one or the expensive one. It can be defined as the ratio of the sum of the power of all the harmonic components to the power of the fundamental frequency. ESOTERIC is better. The power peak meter is an important accessory on your integrated amplifier. It can measure the amplitude right away. ESOTERIC is not equipped with a power peak meter. THDF. This basically indicates the amplifier ability to control overshoot of the loudspeaker, i.e. to stop the cone from moving. Here ACCUPHASE is better. The frequency response of an amplifier shows how the output amplifier responds to input signal at different frequencies. ACCUPHASE is better. From the number of buttons and knobs on the front panel, ACCUPHASE has more. And the number of tabs on the selector switch is the same. But the reality is that ACCUPHASE has a lot of buttons. But on the rear panel it is. Both have the same number of port and jack. Here no one wins and no one loses. Both have the same taste. The voltage gain of an amplifier is the ratio of the output voltage to the input voltage. ACCUPHASE is 28, Esoteric is 29. 1 decibel brings Esoteric wins. No matter how sophisticated an integrated amplifier is, noise will be definitely exist. 110 decibel for Esoteric excellent. In fact, both integrated amplifiers have tone control, but the ACCUPHASE does not have a middle tone control. Bass, treble, and middle are quite representative of an equalizer. Esoteric volume is greater than ACCUPHASE. What about you? Do you need a small one or a big one? Okay, I will present about the internal component in the ESOTERIC F-05 stereo integrated amplifier. Terminal speaker left and right. Left and right output transistor heatsink. And I will also explain clearly based on the component name and blocks and mark. This is the input section. There is more than one latching relay in the input section. This is used to select the incoming signal. The part